Alright, so we'll go ahead and get started up. So if you want to close that door there, you can grab this handle under here like that. Just give it a good yank. And give that a good yank. Now it's latched up top, so you see this latch is up here.
Right. Ah, that's the latch I would have to undo, is it?
Yeah, exactly. And then this lower one is latched as well. So extra switch, carpet off, faster switch alternator can come on, beacon on, anti-collision off, nav light on, fuel pump, fuel pressure is good, engine's primed, primer's locked, throttle is set, and we can start up the propeller.
Runway 29.
Alright, so that was the helicopter traffic that's leaving. So I'll let you guys know you actually have noise canceling. And we can turn that on for you. It'll make a nice difference. Yeah, there we go. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yes.
Nice. Now I'll just let you know you want to keep that microphone right up on your lips. That'll make it the easiest for me to hear you. Almost touching. Okay. And I'll just get a clap so I can sync the audio. Cool. Alright, so after start procedures, throttle's at 1,000, oil pressure and oil temperature are good, fuel pump is off, fuel pressure's good, and magnetos and alternator functioning. Okay. So taxi procedures, 120.2. And I'll just let you guys know that your audio will appear in my headset, but it won't broadcast unless I'm holding this down. So when I'm broadcasting, I'll just hold up my hand to let you guys know that I'm talking to the other traffic.
Okay. Yep.
Alright, so we got our transponder set, 1647. Do a brake check, and don't need the ATIS. Okay, that's good. Don't need to do our run-ups, I did those in West Melton. So before takeoffs, trim is neutral, rudder trim is neutral. Mixer full rich, carb heat off, fuel. Pump pressure is good, primer's locked, cox right tank, and contents are good. Flaps, I'm going to do 2 stages of flaps for takeoff, ignition set to both. Instruments and radios, ASI 0, H is level, QNH is set, 1, 2, 1. I'll just set this, there we go. Carbon monoxide indicating clean air. Circuit breakers are all in. Hatches and harnesses are secure. That one's latched. This one's latched. You guys all buckled in nice and tight. Yes. And then I'm just going to do a control check here, Janine. Just make sure that I can get to all my controls and they are happy. Yes, they are. Okay, before takeoff, checklist. Carbon monoxide indicating clean air. Altimeter QNH is set. Controls are full and free. Fuel pump is on and flaps are set. Alright guys, we're ready to go. Rangiora traffic, Echo Bravo Sierra is taxiing to the 25 hold. Nice to have the field to ourselves today, you guys.
Yeah.
Not too busy at all.
Mum said she saw one other flight take off when she got here, but that's pretty much it.
Cool. That's great. Did you ride your bike over here?
No.
No.
No, I've got a car. Well, I borrowed a car today.
Oh, cool. So this airfield is a little different from West Melton in that when you take off, you make a right turn on this runway. All the circuit directions in West Melton are left turn. So we'll take off towards the mountain, make 2 right turns, and head back out to the beach.
Yes. Great day to go to the beach.
Yeah, definitely. Nice and warm, especially in this cockpit, man.
Oh, yeah.
Try and funnel some of this air in here.
Oh, I feel that's nice.
Yeah. Actually steering the plane with my feet. The rudder pedals are what is controlling our direction left and right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like a horrible type of lawnmower that I've had to use.
Yeah.
I couldn't get used to it, but I guess you do eventually.
Alright, so runway entry procedures, transponders at the Alt 1647. We do have a headwind, we've checked for traffic. And we'll turn all our lights on. There we go. Just let the traffic know we're leaving. Rangiora traffic, Echo Bravo Sierra is lining up and rolling, runway 25, departing east. Temperatures and pressures are all good. Airspeed is active. .40 knots.
Look at that river.
Beautiful. Simply beautiful. So like I said, a little bit bumpy.
It's like being on a ride at the fairground.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's not bothering me at the moment.
Alright, good. Passenger comfort is my aim today.
Fine.
Oh, this is so cool.
I love it, man. I love flying so much. I'm happy to share it with you guys.
It's so dangerous.
Alright, then, so the fuel pump can come off.
Honey, look at those funny little pools of water that don't seem to, from up here, they don't look like
Yeah,
they've got anything
not
running
connected
into
to
them.
anything.
Alright, good view of the Rangiora airfield as we enter our downwind here. And I'll level us off at 1,200 feet. And just get us to accelerate a bit here as we slingshot around to the coast.
The airfield looks like all the buildings sort of looks like a linear village.
Yeah.
It is.
Alright, there's our circuit altitude. Can reduce the power just a little bit.
Whoa, look at the sea.
Yeah.
Oh, mustn't forget to look at Ashley when we get there.
Yeah. You're looking at
Yeah,
the sea
so
too much.
keep your eyes peeled because we'll be coming up on that before you know it. And I'll
Yeah.
just turn us a little bit here so you get a better view of it as we go over.
Look at that person's big lake.
Oh my. It's a nice house. Alright guys, so we're all trimmed out for cruise. We're gonna head out to the beach.
Where Tracy lives down there.
Tracy
riding.
does?
Yeah, and you
Oh.
can see the campground.
Oh, yeah. Like a permanent
Yeah.
caravan park thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and open this window up, you guys. Let in some of that cool air. How's that?
Oh, that's nice.
That's good. Ah, there's Cones Road.
There's what?
Cones Road.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we'll be by your house in no time at all.
So that's the Ashley Bridge there. And we're
Yep.
just passing over Ashley now. You guys recognize.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you probably see one of my gardens, one of my
Oh,
clients'
I
gardens.
can see your house, Mum.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I can see my trees.
So
Cool.
where that corner section is like the last big corner section in
Yeah.
Ashley that's still got lots of grass around it.
Yeah.
That's Mum's house.
Oh, cool. All right, I'll dip the wing. We can start a little turn back over there.
Oh,
Guys
it's
can
so
see
cool,
that.
Mum.
Yeah. I can't really. I can sort of see the house. I stand on the steps and wave to pilots. But they wouldn't be able to see me.
They might be able to. I reckon I'd be able to see you.
All right, I'll just make a radio call to Rangiora traffic. Rangiora traffic, Echo Bravo Sierra is 2 east of the field and vacating to Ashley. All right, so there's a few of those bumps that we were expecting, you guys.
Yeah.
They feel fine.
Good. Nothing too bad yet.
Not too bad yet.
I think it'll only get better.
Hey, the river goes out to the sea. It's like a road.
How's everybody doing? Temperature-wise, nausea-wise?
Great.
Everybody
Fine,
good?
Fine, yeah, absolutely.
We can wave to Kitty here. Hi, Kitty.
Oh, where is she?
Hi,
Actually,
GoPro.
won't be able to see me.
Is
For a
she at
second, I
work
thought
or-
you meant that she was like down there somewhere. I'm like, where?
Well, somewhere down there.
She's actually gone to a kin today to
Oh,
study.
okay. Nice.
I
Yeah.
need to know more about the kin. Is this the new place that was in pipeline?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so beautiful, Mum.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Yep.
And Chris was working there last week. Have you got
Alright.
more shifts coming up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to work there tomorrow.
Oh, lovely.
It looks very serene.
Yeah, it is very refined. North Canterbury traffic, Echo Bravo Sierra is 2 northwest Ashley, 1,400 and climbing 1,500.
Yeah, that's Saltwater Creek down there.
Where?
I see that creek that's just running through the grassland.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's Saltwater Creek.
Oh,
Come all the way from Ashley.
Oh, that's cool.
look at the mountains, Mum.
Wow.
Aren't they beautiful?
It's
Gorgeous.
So beautiful.
Nice clear day for it, eh?
You might be in this photo.
That's all right. I'm happy to have my picture taken. So we are still within the Christchurch airspace here. The ceiling on this without ATC approval is 1,500, so that's why I'm staying where we are right now. And it also gives us a nice view of the land.
The sea is just so beautiful.
Very nice. Love that color.
Yeah, and it's great. Can you see that from where you are, Chris? It's sort of grey from green.
Yeah.
grey through to the grey blue.
Yeah, really nice.
Cool. This isn't the bone line, is it?
Not yet. We're just coming up past Leaf Field is what's on our right over there.
Yeah.
And we're kind of following the highway, which is off to our left, just under our left wingtip, which is a little hard to see at the moment. But if I lower the nose, this town right in front of us is Amberley.
Right. Yeah.
Canterbury traffic, Echo Bravo Sierra is 1 south Amberley, 1,500, climbing 2,500. So what we are in right now is called visual flying conditions, or flying just based on what we can see, so it needs to be with reference to landmarks, rivers, bridges, and roads, lake streams, mountainous terrain, things like that.
So you've had to learn those, have you?
Yeah, and you learn to read the map. So the iPad that I have on my lap is a nice tool, but when you're a student and you're learning, you only have a paper map,
Oh, okay.
which I have a backup copy of
Yeah.
in the back here.
Rangiora Hotel Oscar Zulu, one in Spring Lake, northbound, please.
So are we over Amberley at the moment?
Yeah.
Can't quite see.
That's
Yes.
right.
When are you going out with Brendan?
I'm not sure. We haven't set a date yet. I'll have to sneak out. Not tell Ross.
Is it going to be the stag do?
No. Roz was saying how she was feeling anxious about him going flying,
Yeah.
and I
Oh, yeah.
was reminding her how, because I remember Katie saying ages ago, well, like, how do you deal with the anxiety of Chris doing dangerous things
Right.
or high
Roz
risk
asked
things?
that.
And she was just like, my anxiety over it isn't going to change the outcome, and it's not. It's going to create resentment.
Right.
Oh.
And I
Hey.
told Roz that, and she was like, yeah.
Wow, that was very wise.
Okay.
Okay. Doesn't change how I feel.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Waipara River now.
Yeah. Good
With its
eyes.
fossil-bearing cliffs.
Very cool.
So the bone line isn't the bone line's over that way?
Yeah, Boneline is off to our left. It's kind of in that little nook between these rising hills.
Oh yeah, okay.
Black Estate is kind of right off our nose up here. We're coming into these vineyards.
Only see this big cliff here, and
Yeah.
this is where a lot of the fossils have been found.
That's cool.
Big fossils.
Wow.
They've just sort of decided that probably this area here was after the big dinosaur. The dinosaurs all died. This area was like a kind of hotbed of kind of new generation of birds actually that were filling the empty niches left by the dinosaurs.
Oh,
But
cool.
the fossil remains here are just so rich and diverse across similar species.
Wow.
That's what they think. I thought that was, I've only just read
That's
that,
really cool.
this year.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, when we were at Boneline last weekend, we went over and did a walk kind of just off the left wingtip right now. You can see where the river kind of flows through that cut. And we'll go over that way in just a minute.
Is that where you said there was that 6-foot penguin
Yeah,
fossil found?
yeah.
Oh,
isn't
that was over
crazy?
there. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're coming up on Black Estate. See if you guys can recognize it. I'll point us a little to the left so it'll be visible off to the right. And we'll get the engine cowling out of the way. But it's, tucked up along the hills. You guys can visualize it the last time we were there. There's kind of the vineyards and then the building right there, and you'll see the highway kind of come along it. But wow.
Is that State Highway 1 or is it State Highway 7?
I thought that was one.
1, okay.
Yeah.
So is this sort of overhead? Are we getting close to overhead? Or?
Yeah.
Black Estate is Omahi, isn't it? I think
Oh, I
that's
see it.
like exactly it is in Omahi. It's the those that's it there, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is
That
where all the
that
lines are.
square.
Right. Yeah, I think it is. That big black rectangle.
Kilo Echoes, 1 mile.
Yeah. And then off to the side is where Sue's little huts are, the cabins that she has.
Yeah.
The long black building, Mum, do you see that?
Yeah.
Over there?
Yeah, just like directly
Right
down
in
there.
front of that big K-shaped stand of trees.
Oh, here, down here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, are the people who own Black Estates customers at Lux?
Not really. They have family that come into Lux, but Sue, who was one of my favourite customers, she owns the little, there's like Airbnb cabins right next to it.
That's cool.
And that black building down there.
The black building is Black Estate Winery.
Oh, right. I can see the car park.
Yeah.
Those must be some nice houses there, that white building with the black roof.
Oh, yeah, look at that. That looks amazing.
Yeah, wow. I'm just keeping an eye on the time here. We got 25 minutes before my booking is over. So what I'm going to do is kind of just fly us over to the other side of the valley and then up back over into Rangiora. And I'll drop you guys off there and then ferry this
Sounds
back
great.
so the next guys can have it for their mountain flight.
Go to
Ooh.
one of these things to do.
I can't believe how good today is. Like yesterday, we all
know.
dark and
Yeah.
horrible.
And
Yeah.
it was very windy. Would you have been able to fly yesterday?
Probably not, I would say.
Yeah, we've just got a perfect day, haven't we?
Yeah.
And the wobbles and the bumps they're not worrying me.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. I'm glad.
I'm a person that enjoys turbulence.
Oh, you are. Okay. So you kind of want a little more action. Well, great. Now that you've graduated from your inaugural flight, we can do some more advanced mountain flying next time we go up.
Okay.
This was kind of a hi, get to know you type of flight.
That's a vineyard riding. It doesn't look like straight lines, but it's a
Where are you looking?
It's sort of right where. Oh, you'll see it come out behind the wing.
Oh yeah.
It's got a funny, crazy pattern to it.
I feel like directly below us is vineyards because they've got the big poles in the middle, which are the bird scarers or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And it looks like they've got sheep in them as well. Oh, I think there's a little graveyard down there.
Oh.
Cemetery that we've just gone
Interesting.
over.
Gosh, there's so much open land, isn't there?
Yeah. Plenty of paddocks to land in. But yeah, tons of grapevines and olive trees. Quite a verdant area here, isn't
Very,
it?
yeah.
Waipara Valley, world famous wines.
And olives.
And
Well,
olives.
maybe not as world famous as their wines.
And in the past, it was mutton that came from here.
It was what?
Mutton.
Mutton.
Yeah, this was big sheep farming country.
Wow, some really big vineyards and
Oh, those
wine
are
blocks
huge.
over there. Wow. I'll just drop my wing. You can see off the left over here. See all those
And then over there as well.
Yeah.
I assume that's
Yeah.
all vineyards as well.
huge
Wow,
blocks.
They are, aren't
Everything just looks so flat and smooth.
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah. So this is the river that you follow up here. That's the Boneline, and you can just see the white roofed building over there. That is the shed where they do all their operations, and then they have a couple of blocks of vines down by the river.
they? So that's the Waipara again, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So is there there's a restaurant up at Boneline as well? Or just a cellar door type thing?
I think it's just a cellar door. Yeah.
So is this road here, is that Ram Paddock Road?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And then you can follow it back up into there, and there's a cut down to the river where that's where they find a lot of those bones.
Oh, that you can see it? It's like a V?
Yep.
Wow.
It makes more sense, that road being called Grand Paddock Road, now that you've said about the mutton
Yeah.
coming from around here.
Yeah. And Glenmark, which is sort of, I don't know whether we've gone over Glenmark, we probably did we? It was Henry Moore, he just had acres, thousands and thousands of acres in sheep back in the 1800s.
Yeah. Wow, that's a cool view of the bone line. Yeah, you can just see how this would, like you're saying, you know, it's kind of a gathering place for dinosaurs and birds, and then gets buried under soil and then exposed by the river.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's now great.
Oh no, it's just...
Any guesses as to that mountain off to our right-hand side there?
Okatiri. Mount Grey.
Mount Grey.
That's Mum's Mountain.
Very nice. With a local tour guide here, she knows the area.
Say the Māori name again.
Okatiri.
Okateri.
Cool. Getting that local knowledge. Great view all the way out to the peninsula and Littleton.
Yeah, you can really see how it's just a blip.
Yeah.
Just a blip.
Yeah,
It just
exactly.
sits up and it's at the foot of a volcano.
Tango Traffic Hotel Whiskey Alpha Mid.
Right.
Downwind runway 25 number 2.
Now bear with me here as we make our way over the hills, direct over into Rangiora, you guys.
That's where it gets bumpy again.
Yeah, because most of the wind coming from the west, so it's kind of flowing over that mountain and mixing. And
Oh, Mount Grey. Doing this to me. And I see it's clouds, you know, from home. I can see when above the mountain,
Yeah.
chasing
Yeah.
the clouds.
Hatchback Traffic, Victor Julia goes, vacating runway.
yeah, these trees will give us just alternating pockets of rising and sinking air as the sun bakes on
Traffic
them.
Hotel Whiskey Alpha finals, runway 25, straight in auto to the heli triangle.
It's such a lot of forest.
It really is. My apologies for the up and down, you guys. We're just dealing with
Okay.
the sinking and rising air off the trees and the airspace above us that we can't go above.
So the trees affect the air.
Yeah, they when the sun is sitting on the trees, it warms them, and they release thermals of warm air, and that rises and affects this little aircraft and brings us up, and then alternately, once that air has risen high enough, it cools, and then it sinks, and then you get caught in that downdraft as well.
So it's a continuous process.
Yeah. And so we kind of have to deal with, you know, the airspace above us, which is at 2,500 feet, and we also have to maintain a clearance above the ground of 1,000 feet.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
You've got to be there, whatever the...
Yeah, exactly. You got to be making constant adjustments. Rangiora traffic, Echo Bravo Sierra is 5 north of the field, 2,400, and tracking to join.
Rangiora traffic, Hotel Whiskey Alpha, leaving runway 25 from the heli triangle, remaining in the circuit. Alright guys, so for our arrival into Rangiora, just make sure you're buckled up, everything secure. Don't need to listen to the ATIS, so brief the plate here, we're going to join at 1,700 feet. Made a radio call, all our instruments are looking good, engine T's and P's are green. Now we're not due for a fuel change for a few more minutes.
So are there 2 separate fuel tanks?
Yeah, there's one in each wing.
Oh.
Yeah, left and right.
Does that unbalance things a bit as one gets empty?
Yeah, so you switch fuel tanks every 30 minutes.
Oh,
That
I see.
way
You
you're...
switch them back and forth. Oh,
Yeah,
right,
you
okay.
burn about 34 liters per hour, and a liter weighs about 0.8 kg. So each hour you burn, you know, maybe 20 kgs. So that's okay to be unbalanced for that that magnitude, you know. So we got a helicopter over there.
Can you see that, or just because of where
Yep,
the
I can
coordinates
see
are?
it. See that tiny little guy just coming down a tree line over there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Coming in as well, or is it?
Looked like he was departing.
Hotel Whiskey Alpha, early downwind for runway 25, number 1.
Yeah, that was him on the radio. Rangiora traffic, Echo Bravo Sierra is overhead the field, 1,700, and joining for 25. Now since we're on this side of the field, we can descend because this is the non-traffic side, since that's a right-hand pattern. So we just fly away from the field, descend to the circuit joining altitude. And then we circle back around.
This has just been so good.
Good, I'm glad you guys have enjoyed yourself.
Yeah.
I have also had a lot of fun.
Oh, good, good, good.
Alright, now for this part I just need to listen to all these radio calls. Downwind checks. Our brakes, tow pressure has good pressure, parking brake is off, undercarriage is fixed, mixture full rich, fuel pump is on, we'll make a radio call.
Rangiora Traffic Hotel Whiskey Alpha, final runway 35, straight in order to Heli Triangle.
Rangiora Traffic, Echo Bravo Sierra, downwind for 25, number 2. There's that helicopter again, white just above the port hills.
Oh, cool.
It must be under the laneway.
Oh yeah.
Discovers lifting, runway 25, setting out, wind 1,000 feet, 180 auto.
Rangiora Traffic, Echo Bravo Sierra is final for 25, full stop number 1. Nice to have the headwind when we're landing, helps slow us down actually.
Oh.
Welcome to Rangiora. The weather on the ground is calm today. Light winds out of the west.
You got the better.
That was so gentle coming down.
Alright my friends, thank you for flying with me today. Lovely to see you.
That was so much fun, thank you, Chris.
I'm glad you enjoyed and nobody got sick.
Nobody got sick.
That is a
Felt
good
very comfortable the whole time.
Good.
Thanks for distance.
Good. Alrighty. I'll
We'll
just...
hop out quick so you can get back to Christchurch.
Yes, exactly right.
Do you want me to unplug?
Yeah.
Is it right for us to just sort of start undoing?
Yep.
You can just
That was so good.
Good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed yourselves.
Oh,